I'm Georgie.
I'm Dan.
I'm Charles.
And we're Spooky Huge, an alt rock band from Brighton.
You might swear yourself on that. This one's called the Deep End.
Right, so let's talk about your music, what genre you are, what your target audience is.
Mm-hmm. So we're like a heavy alt rock band. We're like very riff driven, and we like to do our big choruses so like everyone can sing along and get people involved.
Yeah, we also like to. Oh, give me that. We also like to experiment with like different elements. Like in one of our songs, "The Deep End," we've got like a big sort of choir sort of chant thing going on, I guess, which was like a bit of a late addition, but we just thought, sweet, let's chuck that in. Sounds pretty cool. Kind of. We're sort of with that song. We've sort of found a sound now that we're sort of happy to go along with for a foreseeable. So yeah.
Well, I mean, in terms of like sort of influences, we're a bit all over the place, I'd say. Like, we're quite similar to some more modern bands like Mammoth and The Warning, but also take a lot of inspiration from older bands like OG Metallica and Motley Crue and that sort of thing. So we have quite a range really of songs and style.
So you have any like really, really heavy stuff then? Have you like written like a really heavy song?
The new one is pretty.
Yeah, we've got a new track called Not Ready to Die. And we've got some really good feedback on that. And you can see when we start playing it, everyone gets into it because it sort of has a quite fast intro riff, but then goes into sort of mid-tempo, quite in-your-face part, which which the crowd gets into.
Have you had a mosh pit yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel when like, the mosh pit opens? You like, yeah, fucking spread it. Like you get like, do you get it like? Do you interact with the crowd quite a lot during your?
Yeah, I like to like just make it fun, like for everyone that's like there, like, and try and just build up that like involvement with the crowd. Like we have like a few songs where we've got quite a few haze going on, so getting people to just kind of warm up doing some haze with us, and then I feel like it kind of breaks that kind of barrier that's between the crowd and the stage, and gets people involved. And so when it does come to the heavy bits, it's like, right, here we go.
Have you ever had like the crowd sort of sing your lyrics back at you?
Yeah, mostly on mates though, I'd say. But that's still like really heartwarming. Like,
it's a surreal feeling, isn't it? It's great.
Oh, absolutely. And it's like, because like Georgie was saying, like a lot of our songs have sort of chanty stuff in it, and but at the more gigs we're playing, we're sort of noticing like it's getting a bit louder. Yeah. Some people are like, yeah, go on then, I'll give it some. Yeah. So, but it is mainly our mates at the moment, but they're awesome. Like, they're a lot of them are like instigators in the pit. Like, we got one of our really dear friends, Lloyd. He's this massive dude with a fucking massive beard. And like he looks like menacing, but he's the sweetest guy. But in the pit, he's an absolute monster, and he gets it all going. Big up to Lloyd,
Let's go.
Yeah.
Do you ever get some like crazy mosh moves going by people?
Like hardcore.
Yeah, swinging, two-stepping.
But not yet. But never say never. Maybe I'll be the one that.
We did have one gig that was like really awesome. It was at the O2 Academy. We did. Not the big one, the little one, and and there was a guy doing photos and that, but he was in a wheelchair, and he got in the pit, and I remember playing. I looked up, I was like, what? Okay. I was like, fair play, man, fair play. What a legend.
It was just like a big old circle pit, that was sick to see.
So, do you have any upcoming music coming out? Any new music?
Yeah. We have. Do you want to do a song? Okay. We've got our next single called Dead or Alive, and that's coming out. We haven't got a date for it yet, but it's currently being mixed, so soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
Soon.
Next
Soon.
month or two maybe. But yeah, we'll announce that shortly.
Yeah.
What about a new EP? You got that on the horizon as well, or?
Well, it's in the like metaphorical horizon, I suppose. we would love to do one. Yeah, it's just for us. Like we're all DIY band. We don't have funding, no management, nothing like that. We'll just do it off our own backs. Obviously, most bands do, but yeah, we're just trying to get funds together for that one, which we're almost there. So probably after this single, probably an EP would be a good thing to do. So I reckon, maybe take the plunge. Yeah.
Have you got any like big festivals or shows coming up this year?
So we've got some stuff with the Alterscope coming up. But I guess maybe by the time this is out, it'll probably be done. But we've got a big show on Halloween this year at the Pipeline in Brighton, and that's going to be super fun. We've always wanted to do a Halloween show.
It's Saturday is the actual Halloween day this year, so that's going to be like, we've wanted this for so long. All the venues are always booked up by the time that we actually want to do a Halloween gig, but not this time, so we're super stoked.
Yeah, got in there early.
You got into the Kerrang, deal final thing. How do you feel about that? Talk about it a little bit more.
It's all just a bit crazy. Like, I mean, we didn't expect to get like as far as we got. We kind of like just applied a bit on like a whim. Like, why not? If you're not in it, you can't win it. So, but yeah, we've just been working really hard to get people to vote and. To all our mates and stuff have just been sharing it, and like,
we was going out handing out flyers and doing mad stuff. There was one time we went up to a bunch of people in the queue for some emo fest thing in Brighton, and we was like, we're all terrible. Like, well, you're actually really good, but me and Georgie are terrible at talking to strangers. It's like, hello, please vote for us, giving out leaflets. But everyone was super chill, really cool, and like, I think that's maybe what gave us an edge in the end, just with the voting. But yeah, it was good times.
And hopefully you should find out when this is out, you should have found out whether you got in or not. But if you get in, do you have any plans? What's your plan if you do win it? Like for download, you're going to go around the network? Are you going to like enjoy the moment?
Probably drink a lot of beer. And then do all the business stuff. Yeah. But party first.
Yeah, I think there will be a big celebration for sure. Like, and just like make sure that we can get like as many people there as possible who's supported us, because like we wouldn't be able to be in any of this position like without them. So
plus, if you win as well, you get like an EP as well. You can record an EP with royalties, right? As well. So that would be massive.
Maybe an EP is
Marshall
coming.
Records. That'd be a huge thing.
Yeah, so it's all just like very surreal at the moment, just like crazy, like I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, so like what we're saying, like, no matter if we win or not, we're so grateful that we're here, like in the top 10. We didn't expect it, and yeah, it's thanks to everyone who supported us, voted for us, like, and if you don't win this year, there's always next year. So.
Exactly. You just got to be humble that you've got this far, basically. So yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I was following on from what you were saying, but there was a public vote to decide who got through to this round, and the support we got was just amazing. So huge thank you to everyone involved, and yeah, fingers crossed that we play and put on the best show we possibly can. If we do get to download, it'd be amazing.
What song did you put through for your thing?
We put through The Deep End, which is the most recent song we've released.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah. Oh, so you thought it was like you had more of a chance with that song over the other stuff?
It's the only good song we got, really.
Yeah, hopefully I don't listen to the others.
I think out of the songs, there's a bit of a range between the ones that are out now, and that one felt the most download, I would say.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So let's have one more question before we take a break. The structure of your songs, who writes what? Where did your inspirations come from when it comes to lyric writing, that sort of thing?
Well, usually with songwriting, at the moment, generally Dan comes with an idea to the practice room, and then it's just a case of seeing what works, really. Everyone adds in bits and pieces and works out how they fit together. Georgia, I don't really use with the lyrics. I'm not sure.
I feel like lyrically it's like it's very dependent on the track, like, and sometimes it's like easier, like some things write themselves like a lot more, like.
Do you write lyrics first, or do you do the structure first?
Structure first. I kind of just make noises until I like figure out what like kind of syllables, and it just kind of like I don't think I'm the best at writing lyrics. I do need to find a bit of a more structured way of writing them, but it's usually starting off with like what sounds would fit where, and then kind of working out what words would then work there, but then also making sure it has meaning. So it's very chaotic. Yeah.
I mean, we are a band that likes to write in the room as well. Like, I will come up with a riff, I just mess around at home, a few ideas, and then we'll bring it to the rehearsal room, and then we'll just bash it out for a few hours and see what we come up with. We've got a few good tunes we're writing at the moment. It's just very much trying to do it the old school way. Because like, you sort of write a whole demo and then you bring it to everyone. It's kind of like, yeah. So it changes so much anyway. Yeah. And then after we got that spine, then we build it up from there, like adding like elements that we think are like spooky huge. Like with like one of our songs, we've got some weird like alien sort of pitch shifting stuff. It just sounds like extraterrestrial, and like stuff like that was added in like later on, but then so we'd have that bass idea and then start building up elements that we sort of feel will suit our style that we're going for, really.
So how do you feel image is important? Do you feel like it's really important for stage? You have a certain look?
I think it's somewhat important. I think like it's important for us all to look cohesive and look like a band, but we all look very emo and everything like that already. So you know we've got that bit down. So yeah, just wearing lots of black and that. But it's good for everyone to feel comfortable with what they're wearing on stage.
Do you change? Like you try and stick with the same outfits most nights, or do you try and change what you wear?
I tend to wear the same thing. But I've just got an outfit that I'm like, I like that. I like how I look and feel.
Do you not have backups?
Yeah, sometimes, but then I wear it and
just in case, like, you know, you get like a trouser tear or whatever.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't really like this. I wish I was wearing my usual fit. So
yeah, I mean, go on, Charles.
I was just going to say for the Halloween gig, we're going to have to pull something special out, of course. Yeah, playing a gig on Halloween itself, so then we'll definitely have to.
Although saying that, we did do close to Halloween gig a year or two ago, and we all decided to wear like masquerade stuff, and we wore masks, and it's probably the worst fucking thing I've ever done in my life. I don't know how Slipknot do it, but no masks. I couldn't see anything. As soon as the smoke machine came on, that was over. So.
Yeah, but their masks are worse. They're like silicone, and I was like, you know, they get hot. It stinks. It's horrible. I don't know if you've ever watched like a President set yet, but when he bends over, all the sweat drips out his mouth.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so you know, a masquerade mask being half covered, I'll take that any day.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't hack that. So yeah.
So, what would be your advice for someone starting out in the music industry?
I'll take this one.
Okay.
I'll take this one.
Don't.
My advice would be, you got to enjoy it first and foremost. Like, you know, if you're just doing it for like business or just doing it for like clout or whatever, then you're not in the right place. Like, you got to start with just a love for music, and hopefully most people will be doing that. But then I think it's just to take it day by day, take it like bit by bit, because it's so overwhelming with the amount of stuff that you need to do. But like, we sort of found that out gradually anyway, and I feel like most bands will. But there's so much to unpack, so many avenues and stuff, and you just got to make sure you sort of stay true to yourself. Like, I don't want to get too preachy, but like, you know, you find a sound you guys enjoy and just stick with it. Don't listen to any other shit that people give you, being like, oh, you could do this, you could do that. Just keep doing what you love and what you think sounds good to you. Is just trust your own ears, basically. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I think definitely trust your own ears. Don't listen to the noise around you, like, because there's so many times where it's like, oh, this band's doing this, oh, this band's doing that, and like, it will eventually come around if you put the work in. Like, it will come around. Like, it's not just like that it's gonna happen. It's very gradual, and like, we've been working for a few years now, and it feels like we're just starting to pick up a bit of pace now, and things are coming through. But yeah,
how did you find the social media side of things? Because when people start having bands, they go, oh yeah, it's gonna be sick. We could drink loads of alcohol and play loads.
Yeah.
But there's always a misconception of no, actually, there's another like business side of it and social media. How do you find that sort of thing doing it?
Difficult.
Yeah. Do you have like a structure?
Somewhat, I think. We
have,
kind of
stuff
like,
in terms of what we want to do each day.
yeah, it's difficult to remember like things like, oh, we need to make sure we take some pictures here, like, because if not, no one's gonna know that
I
we're
always
doing
forget,
these things.
always.
Like when you're at a gig, my first thought isn't, oh, let's get some pics. Like it's, I want to play the gig and have fun and like enjoy being there. But yeah, you have to have that little switch being like, right, okay, let's just make sure we've got something so people know what we're up to, because if not, you're just silent, like, and it's very important to.
It's so different to now it used to be from all the people we look up to, like, you know, like our favourite bands like Guns and, you know, Motley Crue, Metallica. That it's so different back
80s
then.
was easy then back then.
Yeah. And now it's
All
like
the newspapers would be just chatting shit about them.
I mean, it's like, I mean, like, if you're just constantly drinking and getting messed up all the time, you're just not going to get anywhere these days, because you got to be like a tight-knit business, really. But like, we still like to party hard, obviously, but in the right time. But yeah,
I don't know if anything to add to that.
nothing to add.
So, what are your greatest strengths and your greatest weaknesses?
Who wants to go first? Don't all shout at once.
Well, there's a lot more weaknesses than there are strengths, I reckon.
Yeah.
No, but greatest strength, I would say, for us is probably sticking to like what we have in our heads that we want to go through with. Like, we are very good at ignoring and staying stubborn with our sound, like, because, you know, we've had like good and bad feedback, obviously, but we just sort of kind of just, you know, block all that out and just carry on going. And we're quite like, I don't know, really, we're just a bit stubborn, I guess, like a bit delusional, like, which is what I think you need a bit of that these days, because that keeps you going, because it's so difficult. But yeah, weaknesses, I think, in terms of like knowing people, like contacts, industry contacts, we sort of haven't really got a massive amount. We're getting there, but I think that would be something that we could add more to our bow. But yeah.
Who
Anyone
wants to
else
go
want-
next?
no?
Oh god, now you've said like loads of stuff, and I'm like,
Sorry,
I was just gonna
Hold it.
be like, oh my god, now my brain's gone blank. You
I feel
take
like
over,
I've thrown in
please.
a strength. I feel like we work well as a team.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I think we've got good band chemistry, both in terms of playing and also working together. I mean, of course, we have disagreements. Everyone does.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
But
It's normal side, yeah.
But I feel like we're very good at working together and moving forward, really.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, I've thought of something.
Nice.
I think, no, I think we're, like you said, we're all very supportive, and like, I think as well, we're quite like, we take in like that people like our mates and stuff, and like people who support us, like, I think that's like, we're very self-aware of like, you know, people don't have to come to our shows and they still do, and like appreciating like people's efforts. I think that's like a good strength to have. And then weaknesses, like, I don't know. You said them, so I don't want to be too negative. I don't know. Just cut that bit out. No, that's not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. I think, no, actually, weaknesses, I think there are times that, like, obviously we'll have, like, self-doubts and stuff.
Everyone does, though.
Yeah, everyone does. So.
Have you ever had a writer's block before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Writer's block. And also just, like, I mean, just doing so much that it's just, like, trying to find the time to keep things moving, you know, like when you're trying to work all the time, and
Even
like,
when you feel like you don't want to, just pushing through that.
Yeah, but then I feel like we still do, even though we're like, ooh.
Yeah, fatigue is the
I'm
worst,
dying.
because you're just like, I really love it, but then I'm like, I just need a break.
Burnout is
It's
a real,
because then you just start writing rubbish. You start, you know, the riffs aren't riffing, and you're like, oh, I'm just shit as a musician.
Yeah.
It's really bad. I've been there, done that. So
it's tough.
So do you feel, as music helps like your mental health, do you feel like it's a good thing for you?
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like, it's like, again, it sounds so cliche, but like, it is like an escape. Like, it is something that, like, without it in life, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, you know, and yeah, it's just always been that thing that I've gone to, like, whether it's to see like other people in bands or just listen to music, like, and writing. It's always been that like escape and that thing that's taken, like, just been that passion just solidly throughout life. So it's kept me sane ish.
Do you write about it in your lyrics, or?
A little bit. I feel like there's elements of it there. To be fair, we have a song called Something to Talk About, and that's quite like kind of getting into the kind of like theme of like self-doubt and stuff like that, and like kind of questioning whether you're good enough or whether you're worthy of doing things, and breaking through that and being like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway, kind of vibe, and not listening to those your head being like, you can't do it, you know. Don't know why I went there, that little accent, but there we go.
Playing music has helped you mentally. Has it, you know, have you found another outlet in life through music, that sort of thing? Has it sort of helped you as a musician?
I mean, I'm sure that the others would say the same, but I think playing on stage is like the best thing in the world.
Best feeling
like,
ever.
The best feeling in the world, and even though it's hours upon hours of practice to get there, it's just nothing beats the feeling of playing songs you love and seeing people enjoying it in front of you. But I mean, as well as playing, like listening to music, obviously it just means the world to me. Like it helps me when I'm going to the gym, actually push the weights. It helps me on a bad day, when I feel like dancing, music's there as well. So yeah, it's just it's hard to imagine life without it, really.
Also a question, do you prefer venues without barriers, or do you prefer them with barriers?
Do we play many
What,
venues?
playing or
Playing, yes.
being? Okay.
I don't think they're big enough.
Yeah, I don't know if we play.
Have you not played? Have you not played like
We
a?
did once at the O2. At the O2.
You always get that annoying
There
stupid
was like
barrier
a stupid
that's like
barrier
cuts out
there.
half the room.
You was like leaning over it anyway. And,
Yeah, I was just like,
I don't know. It's,
I was quite, you know, when you like see like bands playing at a festival.
sorry.
Gimme. You see bands playing at a festival and like they're like standing on like the barrier. Like I saw it there and I was like, well, I'm gonna fucking do that, aren't I? Like I'm gonna take that opportunity now it's here. Like so yeah.
I just find it a bit weird. It's like you're like some sort of like zoo animal or something. You're just like,
are.
and everyone's just like, yeah.
I just feel like the crowd don't enjoy it more because there's no interaction.
Yeah.
You got to go up to them.
We really love that crowd interaction. Like, you know, sometimes, I mean, the last gig, you went into the crowd. Like, we've done that a few times, just like, you know, a bit of wireless going on. And yeah, we just love to get involved. We love to get in amongst it. Like, because we want to make it like a show. We want to feel like, make the crowd feel like they're part of what we're trying to do, which is true. You know, we want them to be involved. They are the other instrument. You know, yeah, that was lame.
Get off
but
the mic.
Yeah, get someone take this off me. Yeah.
No, you can continue if you want.
That's right.
Okay, you're done. Okay. But to be fair, like one of our favourite venues to play is Pipeline in Brighton, and it's just like sweaty and disgusting, and it's like well, I think it's like 60 capacity or like
they're great
60 or
venues
80.
though.
Yeah, but it's fucking perfect because you just pack everyone in, and like you're just like, I don't know, it's
Well, we
just
just always one day make it to bigger stages. I think we're always gonna miss like the sweaty Tuesday nights in Pipeline. You know what I mean?
Would you ever do like, for example, you get bigger, right? So you go and do your big arena, well not arenas, but like, you know, your let's say like your O2 academies, and then you do that for 2 weeks, and then would you then go out again, but then do the intimate sort of venues,
That
so
would
like your
be
booking
sick.
halls, that sort of thing?
Sure.
that would be really cool. I mean, I saw one of like the first gigs that I went to see was Nothing But Thieves at Waterfront Studio upstairs, and that's like their smaller venue, and they've got a downstairs, but they didn't want to play that, and it was great. Like it was packed out, it was fucking awesome. I think I was like 14 at the time, so I was like, oh my god, this is sick. Losing my mind, like one of the first
I do feel
gigs
like bigger bands don't do that enough. So they don't give back to where the grassroots.
There's a band, Love Royal Blood, and they did something similar a while ago when they released
I remember seeing them at Margate Winter Gardens when it was opened last. It was like a secret gig they announced.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think they did a whole run of them when they released a new album, obviously playing massive venues, and they did the Concord down in Brighton, which is
Great venue.
yeah, much smaller than they're able to play. And yeah, they're just giving that back to the hardcore fans. It sounded like a great gig. I wasn't there, unfortunately, but yeah, I'd love to do something like that.
With Foo Fighters are doing their like intimate
Oh,
shows.
the Manchester Ritz.
And it's just like, you know,
it's mental.
doing it proper old school where it's like tickets on the door, like you can only buy them on the door, like, and stop all like the touts and all that, which I think is great.
Yeah.
And
Good. Also, I think there needs to be a different way around it, like getting, because like some fans, they're gonna be at work and they can't get tickets. Like it is.
Oh well, you win some.
True. Like I think if we were to do that, I'd want to like find a way to do it so it's like a bit more fair. Like I don't know how the hell we'll do it, but
I think in this day and
It's
age
difficult.
though, there's no way of really doing it, especially when you've got AI or like bots buying every bloody ticket and then reselling them at like £1,000, £2,000.
It's mental.
So I understand why they did it, but again, it's stupid because even I wanted to go see.
if you're at work and then you're like, well, shit, I can't fucking go because I can't.
I mean,
just-
we can go for that very reason. So yeah.
I saw fucking Foo Fighters at Hammersmith. I was like, sick. And then I was like, oh no, you can only get it at the ticket booth. And then by the time you get there, I finished work at 5, and I'm not going over to Hammersmith just to get a ticket.
Yeah.
There's
Or
no
to
point,
wait in a
it's all
queue
sold
and it'd
out.
be like, it's gone. So it's a good idea though. I think it might be the start of something new.
For the fans, I don't know. Maybe it was a bit of both. Like just.
I think they just had an off day, and they was like, let's go England.
Yeah.
Let's fire up the jet. Let's go.
Okay, so silly section. If you were reincarnated as zoo animals, who would be which animal and why?
I would like to be like, like it's like a little mouse or something, just scurrying about.
A mouse.
Just chilling, you know what I mean? Just like going in the field.
Dan would be a chimp.
A chimp, yeah.
Yeah, because you're just like mental.
It would probably make the most sense, but I think our drummer George said he would love to be a pig. I don't know why. He said I've always wanted to be a pig, so yeah.
Well, I feel like I'd have to be a bird of some kind. My surname's Bird, so it's like that's the obvious choice. Yeah. Pick something cool like a falcon, not like a parrot.
Falcon.
Yeah, that'd
Nice.
be cool. Yeah.
There's us like mouse.
Chimp.
Pig. Yeah, man, falcon would be cool. Yeah. It's not my fault you took a bad choice, man. I don't know.
To be fair, you're right, though,
I don't know what I'd be. I'd be probably pick a cat or something.
A cat.
Well, okay.
A zoo animal.
Okay,
Yeah, they've got them in the zoo, right?
yeah, they got big cats.
Are you talking about like a domestic cat? Are you talking?
No,
You
I'd
were
be.
talking domestic cat. Come on.
I forgot you said zoo animal. Okay, I'd be a tiger. There we go. I don't
Nice
know why.
choice.
They're just cool.
No, what was that animal you said? Yeah, you said like we were talking about this the other day, and you said a really weird animal. What was it?
I said an eye.
What's an eye?
They're like these weird, like little, like lemur things, but they just have like one really long finger.
What would you want to be that?
Yeah, we can do that finger, man.
Just reminds you of salad fingers.
Let's not go into the whole finger debate. We'll save that for another time.
If you could safely eat any object, what would it be?
An eye.
This is an object.
Yeah, sorry.
This is an animal.
Go on, you go first.
Well, you said about the hat.
Oh, a hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said if we got to play Download Fest this year, I'd eat my hat. A, I don't have a hat, but B, if I did, I'd have the ability to eat the hat. So then people will be like, "Wow, he actually fucking ate the hat," and I'm like, "No, it's all right."
What hat are we talking?
Just like it could be anything, like a little bucket hat maybe. That's too much actually.
Bucket.
Yeah.
I think it should be
Fez.
I think it should be one of those like farmers' caps.
Yeah.
You know, I think that would be like.
But
I
yeah.
feel like that's.
But like, so
I don't know.
you've been able to eat a hat because then you'd be like, yeah, for anything, you'd be like, oh, if this happens, I'll eat my hat, and then just
Yeah, you
actually
actually
do it.
could. Yeah, that'd be
People
sick.
will be like, wow,
Yeah.
that guy's insane.
Would you put a little condiment on it? What sauce would you put on a hat?
Mayo.
Mayo.
So mayonnaise. Hellman's full fat mayonnaise. Please sponsor us.
No Heinz, please.
Yeah, no. We love Hellman's mayonnaise. So.
Sponsor us, please.
Please! We get through a lot of bottles of mayonnaise. So, anyway. What would you eat?
Well, I'd eat uranium so I can start glowing or something. I'm sure that would happen. Yeah.
I'm sure you would die if you ate enough of that as well.
Yeah, wait, hang on. I thought it was immune from the side effects.
Consequence or not?
Yeah, I thought it was about consequence.
If you could safely eat anything.
Yeah, safely. That means I don't die afterwards. I have to reconsider otherwise. Jeez.
What are you eating?
I don't know. Oh, I'd eat Dan's guitar. I'd be like, and he'd be like, I'd be like,
How would you even go about
he goes
that?
to like playing a gig and I'm just like gnawing at it, like.
Would you eat?
We're like, sorry.
Would you eat the guitar body first or the neck first?
Probably the body, and then like just so like there's just like some like.
Do you really hate me that much?
Yes, no, I'm joking. Just so there's like just like some bite marks all over it. And he's just like, what the fuck has happened here?
You do know you can just bite on it
Yeah,
anyway.
sorry.
You don't actually have to eat it. So if you're just going to have the ability to safely eat anything, you're just going to bite it a bit and not actually eat it. That's just a waste of
Well, no, just a little taster.
Absolutely.
Might move on to the drums next, you know.
Who's been eating my snare?
Not me.
Anyway.
If you were a character in any fighting game, what would your special move be called?
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Okay, fighting move, go.
The double, triple creme brulee backflip swing about kick. Yeah, it's a special move of mine. I don't really get out only on special occasions, but it's actually a deleted move in Mortal Kombat 2. And,
They took it out the game code.
yeah, they took it out.
It's too good.
It was too, like, you know, people were abusing it. It was just like, nah, you can't do the double flip creme brulee swoop. I don't even know what it's called anymore. I've forgotten, yeah. It's just too hard to pronounce. That's why I don't use it, because I've got to announce it before I do it. So, and then that's why I just give up. I don't know what to talking about.
My special move is called the curl power. And what is that? Is when I put a load of metal ball bearings in my hair and just swing them round until they're dead.
Oh my god.
I don't have one. I thought that you were just answering for the band. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
You don't have to answer if you don't have an answer.
Okay.
It's
You're
fine.
allowed to
You don't have to announce that you don't have an answer.
Okay.
Right, let's go on
Anyway.
to build your festival.
Oh, nice.
So you can have as many artists as you want. You can have as many days as you want. What food courts you're having, what activities you're having, and prices. Where? Go.
Okay. My festival, I think it'll be on a lake. Nice lake. So if it gets too hot, you can just chuck yourself in the lake, cool down. Sorry, I don't know, I just said chuck yourself, jump in the lake. Don't just chuck yourself.
There's some health and safety issues already at this point.
Oh, to be fair, no, okay, actually no, let's go. I'd have, who would I have playing? I'd have Dinosaur Pilot playing.
Great band.
Black Foxes. The Warning. Who else do I like? Oh, there'd be too many bands to name, I think, actually.
So who's your main headline?
Us. Yeah. So then we can play with all these cool bands that I've always wanted to play with. Perfect. And then there'll just be like just some mental shit going on, like circuses and like just like I don't know, like motorbike like acrobatics and shit.
You
like,
can also have water, the water fair thing for the lake.
Yeah, like water.
Yeah, do you know where you run on the little obstacle course?
Yeah. That will be in there. Just loads of crazy shit that you can do whilst like you're having like in between the bands. You just want a bit of chill time. It's not very chill though. And then just some weird shit going on. Like I just want it to be like you go into a space and it's like, oh, I don't know, just random things are happening like that. You're like, Where am I? Don't know. A bit scared, but also having a good time.
Yeah. How about the bands play on the lake, like Green Day in the beginning of the Simpsons movie?
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the lake will be polluted. No way.
Yeah.
Or by the end of the festival, it might be.
Yeah, no littering.
No
No littering. It'd be a very nice,
Yeah.
green,
Mm.
nice festival.
Yeah. I'd have my festival on the South Downs, so I could just walk up there and not have to travel to Donington to watch all the bands. No, I'd have more of a. I'd have the Warning as well, I think, on mine. But I'd also have a few more metal bands. I'd have Periphery, Intervals, Polyphia, Lorna Shore, Error, all that kind of thing. And then I'd have a little spa treatment area. And if we can choose the prices, it's all free.
Oh, that would be
free.
great for like you
Yeah.
know when you get a stiff neck from
Right.
headbanging.
Yeah, a little massage.
Or when you've been in a really bad mosh pit and you're like, oh, I'm a bit battered now.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. For good service there.
Yeah, my festival, I like to run things a bit differently around here. So, I'd have Angine de Poitrine,
No.
Angine de Poitrine, and then on the other stage would be Angine de Poitrine. And then I don't know. I would love to do something really unhinged, like a tribute band that only plays like shit like Postman Pat and like stuff like that. But like metal versions of it. So then like I think that would pop off, you know.
That would.
And then like I don't know, probably like Slipknot, because how can you not have Slipknot at like a major festival? Yeah. But then I would love to like try and get a clause in where there has to be like a crossover where like a member of a band has to play with like another band like one song, like because you've seen that before, like you know where like Ozzy's done stuff with Metallica and stuff like that. That would be so sick. And like I don't know, just like have loads of like all my favourite artists, but then I would love some like unhinged elements like that to throw in the mix as well. That'd be interesting. Yeah.
What about your food courts? What are you putting in?
Ooh, are you going straight to me?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you were like.
No. Oh,
Let
I was
me
like,
go.
I have to think about it.
Oh, okay. Let's go back.
Straight back to that.
Food.
I know what you picked.
Fried
Chicken
chicken.
wings,
Yeah.
Fried chicken.
Yeah.
Pizza
I just
garnish
just
wings.
a bit of everything. You know what I mean? None of those Yorkshire pudding bullshit.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
like
Oh,
when we went to
yeah.
download.
Oh, the big ones.
Oh my god, there was like really bad. Like there was a lot of people getting really ill from those. Like
I watched a video and it was like this vlog, and this girl, she was like, I shat myself in my tent because she ate one of them.
Oh,
So
man.
like I was like watching it to be like, oh, what's download like? I saw that and I was like,
yeah, just
Okay.
stay away from the Yorkshire puddings basically.
Luckily, I haven't had any food poisoning from download or Bloodstock or
yeah,
whatever.
that
so
would be like, I think that's the worst place you could probably have food.
I normally
poisoning
just bring
is.
my own food if I'm going for like 5 days. So just bring my own food.
Yeah,
Live off like rice crackers and that sort of thing.
rice crackers and beer.
No,
No food tents,
food.
just beer. Girls, anything to add?
Oh no, I feel like.
Mic drop.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how good it'd be for your festival, but I love like ramen or like Middle Eastern food. So I'd have something like that. That'd be really good. Like,
Yeah.
Big grill in the middle of a festival would be unreal. Down the front, that'd be sick. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no, I want to add to my festival a tent where there's just a food fight. Like, I've always
Oh, that'd
wanted,
be great.
like, just you just go in, you just fucking start lobbing like mashed potato and stuff like at each other. Like, yeah, I've always wanted to have a food fight for some reason. So just trying to like just get in all the dreams
Yeah.
to this festival.
Fair enough.
And then,
It's the only place you're allowed food.
and then, what are you charging for your festivals?
I don't know. As long as there's enough to go around.
Yeah.
No, but like I like what Youngblood's doing when he's like doing like much cheaper. Like is it Bloodfest? Yeah. He's doing like really decent prices and that. And I don't know. Obviously, he makes his money through his merch and stuff like that. But like it depends like where you're at financially already. Like if we're in a good position, I wouldn't charge like something modest. Like, but not sometimes it's like crazy now. Like where you see like some festivals charging like 400 or 500 quid, which is mental. Like, but like,
I mean, if you do think about it, if you do think about that, like logically, You know, you could see Slipknot for 200 quid, right?
It makes sense, but like,
So it makes sense. You may get your money back, but it is ridiculous.
But even like with that, it's like the prices of gigs on standalone gigs is insane now. Like,
yeah, and barely any of it is going to bands as well.
Yeah.
Like it's all going to like
higher ups, right? Yeah.
The people in
Production.
like, suits, you know, like
exactly. Like a lot of the bands like are all on the same page where like we don't have control over it. Like it's all contracts and stuff like that. And I feel like that's what, I say the Youngblood thing again. That's why part of the reason with Bloodfest, he wanted to have more control with like his ticket prices and that, which I think, hopefully more bands start doing and start doing their own stuff.
We've been Spooky Huge. Thank you for having us. And see you later.
Oh, and if you think that you want to listen to our music, don't waste your time. Go for a walk, go and, watch a movie, do something better with your life.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.